Welcome back to Oakcliff's Cocktail Breeze. I'm Brian Reilly. My primary role at Oakcliff is the Ker 50 Temptation boat captain. And today I'm here on Tomahawk to do some fiberglass repair. So today I'm going to take you through steps in the process of doing a fiberglass repair. We're on Tomahawk, one of our lobster boats, so it's our media boat whenever we're doing match race events. So during the quarantine this spring, we're going to give our lobster boats a little extra love. We've got the back of the cabin top here, and we can see that some of it is actually missing. Some of it's been repaired, and then some of this looks probably original, but it's in need of repair, running all the way down here. So the first step is going to be demolition. And I'm going to take back a lot of this, clean out this core in here, which appears to be a wooden core. It's all rotted, so I'm going to clean out as much of that as possible, and take back this crack until I don't see the crack anymore, and give myself a nice clean space to lay up my repair. Before we dive into the repair itself, I want to take a minute to talk about the things that I'm going to bring with me when I'm doing a repair like this. The most time-consuming part of your repair can be the one thing that you forgot in order to do the job properly. At Oakcliff, we've got plenty of the resources to do these jobs, and they're right across the street. Even that can be time-consuming. So if you're at your boatyard or your yacht club and it's going to take you a while, it's important to remember these things. Most important is going to be my personal protective equipment, like my respirator here. I currently have this one fitted with these particle filters, which is perfectly fine for what I'm doing right now. If my repair is going to require bottom paint or something else like that, I'm going to require these vapor filters to properly protect myself. When I'm sanding, I like to use reusable gloves. That way I'm not throwing out several sets of plastic gloves in the process. I will bring plastic gloves though. I'll save these for later on when I'm doing mixing epoxy or laying glass, so I don't ruin those other gloves. Also going to bring some eye protection. They are going to get very dirty and possibly scratched up, so don't wear nice sunglasses or anything like that. And obviously this Tyvek suit. This suit is going to be kind of expensive for what it is. It's about $20 per suit, but they can be used for multiple jobs, and this one is like on its second job right now. And they really protect your clothes and you. Getting fiberglass in your skin is really a bummer. So to begin the demolition process, I'm going to use a air-powered rotary tool. For anyone who doesn't have access to air, you can use an electric one. They're really great. I'm going to start with 36 grit, which is really low, but again, I'm just trying to get rid of material. We'll go up in grit later on as we're going through the process. So I just want to take a minute here to stop and point out something. When I first started on this piece right here, I could only see a crack on the inboard side, but after just removing a little bit of paint, I found that there's a crack on both sides. So really just want to emphasize that it's important to take back more than you think. It's easier to fix it later. So right here, I noticed that the glass was damaged, probably from an impact on the outside. So it was starting to thin out and crack off. So what I did is I took back the piece of glass here till it had a much similar thickness to the rest of the material. And I can fill that later on. While grinding away at this seam here, I've noticed that some of what looks like this thickened epoxy here is some of it is staying in place, and some of it is not. It's chipping out. So my tool of choice to pull this out is it's an oscillating tool, which is a fine tool. And what I'm going to do is, you'll see here, I'm going to cut out this seam to make it wider. If it stays in on the other side, I might leave it. If not, at least I'll have a nice gap in here to refill with some new thickened epoxy. And looking over my repair, I see that I didn't bring back the filler and primer layer back far enough, so I'm just going to take this and take it back a little bit. So you'll see here, we've got obviously the glass layer, and then beyond that we've got this white layer, which looks like it's a filler. And then you'll have this layer here, which is a primer on top of the filler, and then eventually the paint. What you see here is going to mimic exactly what the steps will be when we're putting this all back together. Thanks for watching this video today. Tune in next week where you'll see me finish the repair. Don't forget to tune in this Saturday at 1 p.m. for our weekend workshop series, where we will be hosting a live Q&A with some shorthanded offshore sailors. Thanks again. See you next time.